Welcome everybody back to another BOLDcast reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is Jojo's Bizarre Adventure, Stardust Crusaders, Part 3, Episode 36. What happened last time?
Last time, we defeated
Bobby.
And, yeah, one step closer to getting to Dio. Couple more guys hanging around in the way, but hopefully we'll get through that. Yeah.
So,
excited.
yeah, some updates. Kakyoin's still in the hospital, way back there. They know the building that Dio is in, but they don't know where it is, because Cairo has, like, millions of buildings. It's a fucking giant major city of the world, so, like, it's gonna be really hard. Darby probably had that information, but they were unable to get it from him. Yeah. And he was going to reveal the secret of Dio's stand, which we still don't know. And you still don't know?
No, I don't know.
I feel like you're lying, but I'm gonna let it slide this time.
No, I don't. I don't know. How would I know?
I don't know. A lot of people know.
I don't know.
They're not gonna know. Or what is that? Nobody's gonna know.
We're gonna know. No.
How would they know?
How would they know?
Let's go. You can check out Patreon, get a week ahead. And are we now starting early, like faster?
Yes. By the time this comes out, yes.
So we'll be doing more Jojos. We did the math, we aren't gonna catch up to part 6 in time unless we post 9 episodes a week, which is just fucking impossible. And would be rushing through it way too much, especially when we get to the good parts. But yeah, we are going to move at a bit of a faster pace, so hopefully we could either catch the tail end of part 6 or get in the middle of it, because if it is as long as part 3 or part 4 or 5, then it's going to be north of 30 episodes, 30 weeks. It's going to take most of a year to complete. So, you know, we'll probably catch up at some point. But yeah, so we're going to try and catch up a little bit faster, and hopefully that'll help us get a little bit more into JoJo, because there's a lot more to see. Anyway, leave a like, subscribe, check out Patreon. Let's go.
Starting off with the creepy music already. I literally forgot that he like was, I guess I forgot that he didn't die, or like
you ran the fuck away.
Yeah. Dio's the leftovers.
They literally gave themselves to him.
Persuasive. He just has all this. He wouldn't have any use for it. Like, what's he gonna do?
Buy a mansion.
He could just kill people and steal a mansion. Doesn't need money. Lord Dio, why are you posing like that? Bit behind.
Ice cold.
Jonathan Joestar という男のボディでな、ジョセフ・ジョースターの祖父だった男よ。この両指、傷の治癒力が遅いだが、体の左半身が弱いのだ。
Still connecting to it.
It's kind of interesting.
That's why he's been
an explanation. Good. Nice. Good.
We did know that. Though.
We did know. I guess we did. There was just so much in between that it was easy to forget.
We didn't really hear about that till, or since Enya.
私がお前を殺すぞ。考えてみれば、ジョースターたち4人と戦うが今たった1人。ここでこの野郎の頭をコッパみじんに吹っ飛ばした方が。
Not quite. Just try it. It'll be over real quick for someone.
It's covering them from the blood.
Good job. Just walks away.
What?
I was gonna say that was the most we've seen of Dio, like, the entire show.
Pretty much, yeah. It was a lot more connected to, like, alright, they've defeated yet another stand user. What now, Lord Dio? No matter, blah, blah, blah. Like, every update, it was like in old cartoons where they would, you know, like in Inspector Gadget or something, they'd have an example where it would, like, cut at the end, at the beginning and end to, like, the guy stroking that cat, and it'd just be, like, in the armchair or whatever. It's like, oh, well, they don't know what's coming for them next, and then it would come to the next guy. But eventually got to the point where they were just, like, one after another, kind of, like, disconnected completely from that, where it wasn't checking in with Dio, and partly I think is to help feel more distant and help the mystery even more, because it's all about establishing that mystery early on, but then it's to the point where it's like, well, we're seeing him like every 2 episodes, and then we haven't, that's the first time we've seen him for so long, so it seems way more menacing.
And it's so funny, Whole Horse just like, I'm gonna get him, and then Dio's like, nice, you weren't even that, like, freaked out about it. That's exactly this is exactly the attitude we want around here. Also, I like how Dio doesn't even care that, like, all of his minions are getting defeated. They're just to slightly slow them down, really, not to actually, like, I'm sure if they did defeat them, but actually I don't even know if he'd be happy if they got defeated before they got to him, because he'd probably be mad because he would want to fight them.
Mena House. I wonder, Araki, like, references specific places. I wonder if, like, something like that is a real hotel.
It's gonna be in there. Something disgusting, I already know.
I don't know why you would assume that.
Oh god.
Boingo.
Yeah, okay.
Avenge him for killing himself.
Because they're so dumb. God, why'd they have to bring back this guy?
Little Boingo.
So trash.
Oh. He was on a plane in that suitcase.
Getting, like, thrown around all over the place.
Yeah, I guess they just landed, but I didn't put it together.
Oh, God.
Do you really hate this? I think it's really cool to look at. Like, I would like all of these panels would be great for like a t-shirt design, you know? That'd actually be a great t-shirt design, like the cover of the book sort of on the chest of like kind of this color.
Yeah, they always come true, but that's not always a good thing.
白いページに新しい漫画が浮かんできたぞ。
ボインゴとホルホーズがカイロの郊外はとっても綺麗な女の人と出会いました。その女の人にいきなり飛び蹴り
Jump kicked in the neck.
大喜びでホルホーズに宝石をくれました。やったー、大儲け。
よちだとボインゴ。
What is this tree? It's like what? Why is he like what? Tiny da.
100% です。
100%.
てめえいい加減にしろ。宝石をくれるだと。そんな女が。
Oh god.
どこに。見ろ、予言が外れたぞ。
What?
He's just getting he just has to.
He's just getting all freaked out about like the vision or whatever.
Jesus.
What if he just chose not to though?
Yeah.
Like he could have. Oh!
Oh! Wow. Jesus.
He did. That face, like what? It's such a weird, like neutral face.
Yeah.
But it, he, I don't. It's so. I don't know why it's so funny.
He's just like,
It's like whenever things are going well, he just has this face of.
he's just like, yep.
写真に写ってるということはこの辺りから南の方を探していけばいずれ見つかるよ。
Smart.
カイロは南の方ほど古い建物になっているんじゃ。ここにならなくて悪かったね。
Wow, what a useful person. They find a roof repair dude.
Yeah.
Perfect when all they have is a picture of the roof.
Hmm.
娘の容体が悪化した。体力がもう限界らしい。3、4日が命。
Ticking clock. Ticking clock. Jojo time. Anime time. It's the building. They're close.
Oh god.
また会えたな。懐かしのカーブレども。こんなにディオ様の館に迫ってきてるとは。もうすぐ
They're literally like a couple blocks away.
ボインゴ。
Just traumatized.
I think he's just, yeah, he always hides because if you're visible to like the people you're fucking with, then you'll get included in like the plot. So if he's always hidden, then he
Or
can't
what
be
is
like
it?
exposed. Ah, his hand.
Oh god, what's the prediction?
ついに見つけたぞ、ジョースター、ジョタロ、ポルダネフ、アブドゥル、待ってるじゃねえ。
Iggy.
早いとこ、この棚をぶち込んでやるぞ。
ドロドロに思いました。お兄ちゃんの敵だ。ブリブリ思いました。でもホルホース、商店街でエンペラー考えてはいけません。
Why?
There's like barely anyone else around.
コミーノ。すると、やったー。全員血を流して気絶だ。ラッキーホルホース、皆殺しのチャンス到来だ。
信じられるか。これがよ、指を突っ込む。
It's not a prediction. It's a premonition. It's not opinion on what's going to happen. It's literally what is going to happen.
兄ちゃんが身を守るためついうっかりしてジョータロに変装してしまったんです。はい。
That was such a funny episode.
It was so.
That was a legitimately funny episode. With the cigarettes.
Yeah.
He like eats 5 lit cigarettes. He's trying to play it off.
He's like in the car and they're like, here, have this orange.
Yeah.
いつの間にかやつがねえぞ。まさか。動くな。
Oh god.
ブスリと行くぜ。
ポルダネフ。マヌケ。
腕は俺に見えるようにしとけよ。ハイエナのように尾行思えば。これはお懐かしい。まだ懲りねえで俺たちを殺そうと狙ってやがったな。
くそ。だがボインゴのことは気づいてねえようだな。
And the super obvious random box sitting on the ground.
見えてるぜ。 本当指がよ。
僕たちの勝利は確実なんです。はい。
おい、なんだその箱の下は。
He's gonna do it. He's gonna...
おい、俺が行く。伊藤とか。
Of course, these fuckers are standing around the corner not going to check.
出てこい。チャンス向こう向いたぞ。隠れてんの分かってるんだ。いつ来るんだよ、このチャンスは。どうすんだよ、これ。神が近づいてくる。くそー、ここからどうやって4時の通りになるってんだよ。
Well, they're all coming. The prediction is that you beat them all up.
Oh, two-parter.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
shit. Instead of Oingo Boingo, it's Whole Horse Boingo.
僕はボリンゴ漫画で予言。お兄ちゃんの敵を撃つんだ。僕の漫画の余地は絶対 100% です。ねえなんです。
You know, love or hate something like this, you have to give it to David Productions, the studio who made the show. Like, another studio, like, this is, stuff like this is where you can tell that they're genuine fans of the series.
Yeah.
And that they put the effort into making shit like this. You know, of like just
Yeah.
the weird random shit in the story. You know
Especially
what I mean?
to spend so much time on like it's an action packed like and it's just so silly and it's for like 1 maybe 2 episodes.
Yeah.
So
Because there's a an OVA series of, have I told you about this? There's an OVA series about JoJo Part 3, about Stardust Crusaders. It's like
I don't think you did.
there's 2 OVAs. They made like the second half first for some reason, and then years later they came back and made the first half of Part 3. But it's like the whole vibe of it is completely like way too serious, and like it feels like if Part 1 was serious, that kind of like gothic horror
Yeah.
vibe, it's all bloody and super powers and stuff like that. It feels like the old 90s Batman animated series cartoons and stuff like that, or like Batman Beyond or something. It has that kind of feeling. And it just doesn't feel like JoJo. It doesn't have, like, it doesn't capture this entire side of JoJo that this show does. And like, whether you think Boingo and shit like this is dumb as hell and just kind of silly and kind of wish you would get to something better, it's like I can't help but just have so much respect for the passion that the people have for making the show, that they really just nail the tone and like the feeling of JoJo so much. It's great. What did you think of this episode?
Not my favorite episode, but I do actually like that they're bringing back like the characters who kind of got away.
Tying up some loose ends.
Yeah, which is good as we're nearing the end. I think it's better to have them come back than to just like forget about them, especially since they like, especially Whole Horse, how he just like ran away. Boingo was a little bit more understandable because he's a kid and the brother got blown up. But yeah, and then it was cool that they brought them both back, because obviously it wouldn't have really made much sense for Boingo to like come after them by himself. But since Whole Horse kidnapped him essentially and brought him along, then yeah, it's pretty good. And we got to see more of Dio, which I like.
And well, we also got to see like why Whole Horse is continuing this, because he knows that he's done for if he ever betrays Dio, and he stands no fucking chance. He doesn't have respect for it necessarily, other than the fact that he is afraid of it. He respects how strong Dio is, not out of reverence like in Duel, but because he's just like, he knows what he's up against, and he's a coward by nature. That's why he always has J Guile or fucking Boingo. He can never do things alone. He always has to have somebody with him to like be the tip of the spear or give him sort of an edge.
Yeah.
Because he is a coward and just a liar, basically. He'll betray or double cross you, whether you're a pretty girl or fucking Dio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's interesting as well because his stand is a gun.
Yeah.
So he can like he has the ability to use long range, but like not have the stand far away from the stand stays with him, but he can like attack people from far away and then just like run off or hide. So it really suits him.
Yeah, he really is a very like mirror image of sort of Polnareff. Where even like their hairstyle is like Polnareff is like short in the back, high on top, and then short on top, long in the back. Yeah, it's just, and like their personalities are very similar, but he has a gun, and Polnareff has a sword, and so they are kind of two sides of the same coin in a way.
I have no idea what's going on with this prediction of like stick your fingers in his nose and then they'll all be destroyed.
We'll have to stay tuned to find out.
Seems like a couple panels are missing there.
We shall see.
We'll find out.
Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, check out Patreon for now, going forward, even more episodes of JoJo than there were before. Going back up, I think just starting out 2 a week, but maybe going up to 3, I'm not really sure. We're recording these in advance, so we don't really know. Check the schedule, but check Patreon to see that. Leave a like, subscribe. Hope you enjoyed most of all. Bye-bye.